Alright. Alright, it's great to know that you are still with us and we're still making some problems on the fraction. We have a very interesting question before us, and this was the theory question for NECO 2012. It was question 5B. You can see the question is quite different a little from what we've been doing previously. This is a theory question, and the question says simplify 3 whole number 2 over 3 times 1 whole number 1 over 8. Everything all over 3 whole number 2 over 3 minus 2 whole number 1 over 4 now divided by 5 whole number 1 over 2 over 3 whole number 7 over 9. I want you, please, you need to try to solve this. Just pause the video, try to solve this, and then let's compare answers together. Go ahead and solve it. Okay, so let's do it together. I want to believe that you pause the video and you try something. Okay, let's take solution. Very interesting question. Now, looking at this question is divided into two parts. With this first one here is the first part, and everything here is the second part. So we are going to take a part after part first. Let's solve this first part, and then we now introduce the second part. Now, what should be the first thing that we need to do? Mix numbers, change mixed numbers to improper fraction. That was the first thing. So let's start with this first set of mixed numbers, and this is going to give us 3 times 3 is 9. 9 plus 2 here is 11. So for this first guy we have 11 over 3. Good. And then we get to this other set of guys. Now we have here 8 times 1 is what? 8. Now 8 plus 1 is 9. So this other set is going to become 9 over 8. Right. Now have here become 9 over 8. And then everything all over. Let's come to this set of guys now. Now 3 times 3 is 9, and then 9 plus 2 there will give us 11, and here is still also 11 over 3. Great. Now let's work on this, and this is now 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. Here is 9 over 4. All right, we're done with that first part changing. Let's get to the second part to change from mixed to improper fraction, and that will be the first one here. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 plus 1 here is 11. So here we have 11 all over 2. 11 all over 2. And then we can have a bigger division. Let's still maintain it so you can see what we're doing. This other division sign, right? This other division sign. Let's change this one. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 plus 7 is 84. So here becomes 84 all over 9. All right, so we are making progress, aren't we? Yes, we are. We can rewrite all this again, as because I want us to work on this. I want to show us the rearrangement of this place, so we can bring down this every number here again. The mixed fractions. 11 over 3. 11 over 3 times 9. Oh, I want to take away that. We used it for 9 over 8. 9 over 8. And then everything here divided by, this is what we're going to have now. 11 over 3. Is that my 3 visible? Right here. Okay. We have it here. 11 over 3. Much better. All right. Please, this is subtraction. We need to change it. It's subtraction here. subtraction, minus 9 4. Alright, I need to maintain my colors, so I can have something distinct. 9/4. I'm going to change this to subtraction. It is subtraction, guys. Alright, so we should be able to change that to subtraction because we had subtraction in our equation. We don't need to mix up the sign. Alright, okay, so we're done with that. We're going to change this division sign. We're going to change the division sign to multiplication. We change it to multiplication. Alright, and then so we can carry out the magic here. And when we change it to multiplication, we're going to have here as 11/2, and then this one will come up while this one will come down. Yeah, so we can introduce a multiplication sign. There is a multiplication sign, and then we interchange. The 9 comes up. I'm going to take that out. Okay, so that 9 comes up, and then 34 comes down. All right, so doing that, we can just make everything together. Yes, we can just write all of them as one fraction. So it's better, let's just write all of them as a single fraction. Let's not separate it. It is still one and the same thing. All right, so we don't need to change this sign for now. We don't need to change it. We still need to maintain this multiplication sign. Yes, we still need to maintain it. So we are still going to maintain our division sign while we were arranging this. Why the sign changed here is because we interchanged this side. Yeah, we interchanged. That is why this sign changed. But we have not interchanged this other part. Since we have not interchanged this other part, then we don't need to change the sign. We only interchange this fraction that we had here as denominator. When we interchange this fraction that we had as denominator, it affected the sign. But since we have not interchanged the whole of this fraction to our right hand side, then this multiplication sign doesn't need to come in here. So we are still going to maintain our division sign. Okay, so we still maintain our division sign. When we take away the division sign, as you're going to do now, then everything here is going to interchange. Everything here will interchange. Okay, we're going to see what is going to happen. So let's still write down our left hand side, and that left hand side is 11/3, and then we are multiplying it, right? So multiplying it with 9/8, and everything there is all over. So we have 11/3, and we don't have this time subtraction. Remember, we omitted it the other time. We subtract it. That is 9/4. One thing in your exams, when you're writing, you need to take this step by step, confirm that you're writing the right fraction at the right place, the right sign at the right place, so you don't run into confusion. Yes, very important. All right, so that's the magic. Now we're going to do this sign here. This sign here now is going to change. Yes, it's going to change, and it's changing to multiplication. When it's changing to multiplication, now the magic now here is everything denominator will go to numerator, numerator will come to denominator. Yes, that's what we want to do. All right, and it's time for us to do it now. So the denominator becomes numerator, and that will be 2 times 3, right? Yes, 2 times 34. Yeah, 2 times 34 becomes, that's the denominator becomes the numerator, and everything all over the numerator was now become the denominator. That was 11 then times 9. Yes, 11 times 9. We're good. We're good. All right, so we've been able to carry out this. And okay, so we need to finish up this right hand side. We need to finish up this right hand side so that we can have like a single fraction here. And what do we need to do? It will be for us to solve this denominator here for the right hand side. And to solve it, just to take the LCM of 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is 12. Now the 3 comes into 12. How many times? It's 4 times. 4 times 11 will give us 44. Give us 44. Yes. Are we subtracted from 4 comes into 12? How many times? 3 times. Now 3 times 9 is 27. 27. Okay, so I just want us to have this fraction out. Now say 44 minus 27 will give us 17 all over 12. All over 12. So the whole of this, the whole of that, a fraction here, this fraction, I'm talking about this fraction, the whole of this fraction, yes, we'll replace it with this single fraction. All right, so we're going to do that now. And then, okay, let's see it. So the top fraction remains, that is 11 over 3 times 9 over 8. That one remains all over the new fraction that we just have, and that new fraction is 17 all over 12. 17 all over 12. All right, so if we proceed, all right, so we could just bring down the left hand side now. The left hand side, and the left hand side is 2 times, okay, let me use this, 2 times 34 times 34, everything there, over 11. All right, 11 times 9. Yes, 11 times 9. Okay, it would be nice for us to say break down the fraction, the parts, the right hand part, yes, the right hand side part, to help us break it down. So just to break it down, we're simply going to say 3 cancel itself here. Okay, let me use this for our division. Yes, so we use this. So let's say 3 cancel itself how many times? 1 time. And 3 comes into 9 3 times. So we can multiply this out 11 times 3, and 11 times 3 will give us 83. 83 over what? Over 8. Yes, 83 over 8. All right, that's correct. Let's get it right. 3 over 8. And for God, all right, so I want to maintain my color so it could be distinct. Perfect now. And then this denominator for this right hand side, we are going to interchange because we need to divide. We will interchange this denominator, and then that will give us times. We introduce a times sign, times denominator become numerator, right? Yes, numerator become denominator, times 12 times 12 all over 17. Times 12 all over 17. All right, and we can bring down this other side, times everything that we have on this right hand side. That's times 2 times 2 times 34. Yeah, 34. Everything, we divided everything by 11, then 11 times 9. Yes, 11 times 9. Perfect. So we can do the division now. Breaking down everything step by step. All right, so we proceed. Okay, so let's start. 3, I'm gonna use this. 3 will come into this 9. 3 comes into 9 how many times? 3 times. 3 comes into 12 how many times? 4 times. Great. We can divide this 4 here. 4 cancel itself 1 time. Comes into this 8 how many times? 2 times. Good. This 2 cancel itself 1 time. This 2 comes into this 2 how many times? 1 time. Now 11 cancel itself 1 time. Comes into this 3, 83 here how many times? 3 times. This 3 can cancel itself 1 time, and this same 3 cancel this other 3 1 time. Now we are left with 17 here. 17 cancel itself 1 time, and then 17 comes into 34 2 times. So looking at the numerators here, 1 times everything is 1 1 1 times 1 times 1, and this is 2, this 2, and the denominator is 1 1 1. So 2, everything is 2 over 1. So our answer to this question, 2 over 1, is the same thing as writing 2. So 2 is our answer. It was not an objective question, it was a theory question, so we did not have options. We did not have options. So just a very fast and quick recap. Simple. This was the question that we were given, and what we had to do was for us to change everything first to mixed number. We maintained this sign, change everything to mixed number. The next thing we did was we brought everything down, then we rearranged the left hand side by saying the fraction that we had here, numerator becomes denominator, denominator becomes numerator, and we made all of them to become one fraction, and that's what we did. And then we came down here, then interchanged them, because we wanted changing this division sign to multiplication sign. So immediately we introduced the multiplication sign, we interchanged. When we interchanged, everything numerator comes to denominator, everything denominator becomes numerator. That's what we achieved here. And the left hand side, we need to work on this subtraction fraction that we had here. We found the LCM, 3 and 4, that was 12, and then we subtracted it, 44 minus 27, that gave us 17 over 12. Now this 17 over 12 replaced everything that we had as this two set of fraction, that became 17 over 12, and we introduced the multiplication sign, and that made us to interchange. 12 became numerator, 17 became denominator, and we brought down this one, did our cancellation, and our answer was 2. That was a long video, and it was worth it. I believe that you can solve any question like this. All right, I'll be the end of this class. See you in the next one. Bye bye.